Stop. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I told you it's gonna rain. It rain hard, dude. It's gonna flood.
What?
They in the house because Ivy was trying to play. Ivy had them, so I brought them in the house. See what, yeah? I'm gonna get wet a little bit. Yeah, bro, you ain't trying to buy.
Uh, 89 feet only. He from Tyler, Texas, and went to SMU. Conroe, Texas. Porter. Dallas, Texas. Ain't no rather fast receivers. Soto, too. Dallas. 3D. Read out. Read in. Read out. Read in. I don't like SMU. They not too fast. Dad, they already put KJ in here?
Close the big door
Oh,
to them. Yeah. What you say?
you said they already put KJ in here.
Who that? Sit down.
It takes A&M from Carthage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They
He got a
Texas
97.
Tech don't
Yeah,
Texas Tech don't got boss yet from Palestine.
he got a 97 acceleration with a 93 speed.
Jeez, what position?
The running back. He a running back.
What? No.
He what? I'm finna put him in real quick. He ain't coming back. Oh my. This is why I love Marcel Reed, bro.
Well, you can run.
Nah, he can do everything.
Yeah. Hey. If you know what you're doing.
And the Red Raiders ready to kick it away first.
Oh my God, Dad. He fast.
I gotta get a new controller.
KJ on here fast.
Coming out with it, it's Morris. That gamble did not pay off.
I shouldn't have brought
Bring
that.
him down at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, he a freshman this year. They just put him in. They put Concepcion went to the NFL.
It's Richard. Breaks it
Yeah, he on the Browns.
Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Who else gone? The running back?
You don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy.
The running back they had last year gone.
Feature him.
Oh, wait, what's his
The
name?
offense goes through him.
No, he ain't. They got a new dude. Owens is the second string now. He's still fast. But that number 2 dude starting now for the A&M. That Morrow kid.
Yeah, and it makes the grab in their space.
Oh, my.
Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that
I'm
one.
over here getting sticky, son.
Really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz
I'm
coming.
over here getting sticky, Junior.
Right away, get it to your running back. Let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind him, and that's where you can make big plays.
Now they'll line it up from the 44.
I didn't see him. Dang it.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
You try Oregon?
They're
You said what?
dealing with a second and long.
What is that on your face? Bro. No. Go wipe your face, man. Get in there and get that off your face. Eating. Get in there now. Clean your face.
To the air, it's Hoover.
You bad, bro.
Got a man, it's Richard. Excellent job rallying to the ball.
You ain't even focused. You over planning down makeup.
Comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away.
Thank you. You just laid me out. This nigga ran past the nigga. It's on me.
On that one, picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds.
Your turn to sit down.
Let's come here.
That boy came out and empty, said,
This is what we expect.
let's get
This
it.
crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hudson.
Not difficult, not complicated.
Really,
Early in the
Concepcion
game,
had like
getting that rhythm. Find that
Concepcion was
timing with your wide
fast, but
receivers so you're
these
set up
dudes
for
ain't as
success.
fast
Then
as
you go
him.
attack deep later on.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Flips it out
Oh
on the
yeah.
screen. Smashes through the
Whoa.
tackle. Slips the tackle and he's got room.
Whoa.
Makes the catch
That was
and he's
nice.
free. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I like
He's
had
gonna
dude
step and
down.
just dusted the field.
He was facing the other way and
Oh, man, when
he
you
like
got a weapon
slipped
like
out
that,
and
you got to
ran.
find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
You bad. You can't be
Bro,
still. You can't be still. Right. Right there. This time.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
It's looking bad for your dad right now, man. It's looking bad.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
They on everything short.
Play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that
See what
time
they
into the
tell me.
passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking for a man, it's Hoover. Grabbed in the middle, it's Richard. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
The linebacker was not fooled.
that boy Cam made a wide receiver when he rode the glory.
He's got some speed, wheels himself to run with them.
I said that boy Cam made a wide receiver when he rode the glory.
You said Cam?
Yeah.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the
Can't
pass.
block these
The
niggas.
ground incomplete.
He ain't even been on 2K. He loved this game now.
Up in the air, nice
Oh
job
my.
getting to the quarterback, putting some
Oh
pressure
my
on him, hitting
goodness.
him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
Trouble right now.
The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Come here.
Fires
He's so
left.
fast. Like right when
He's got it.
you
What
press
the
that
hell
turbo,
is?
he
Before
is
he crosses
gone.
the 50, he's down to the 49.
I mean, it's nice to see your QB come out and really establish himself and get in a rhythm early. Get a
He
passing
almost
touchdown on the
fiend
first
tapped
drive
him.
already. Now putting another drive together. He's comfortable. He's got time in the pocket. So far, he really looks like he might be the real deal.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Hammond. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. What a play there.
Oh,
He
I
rips
knew
off
that.
a big
We are
one
in
all the way to
trouble.
the 16-yard line.
And another big big play for this offense. How about this offense coming out on fire, throwing the football all over the yard, making big plays? This is a tough unit to stop this defense.
I missed that double back-to-back juke you used to be able to do.
More yards in this game than he ever has.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space. It's Richard. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And here's what you know about Indiana football. They're going to be physical. They're going to be so well coached and disciplined, and they're going to run the football. It was the key ingredient to helping Fernando Mendoza win a Heisman. Like, the ability to RPO off of it. So, Palmer, I don't know who the names are going to be throughout the season, but I know they're going to run downhill, no nonsense, and they'll have a guy that they'll hitch their wagon to.
Yeah, everybody talking about losing Mendoza, but Black and Hemby were a big part of that thing, too. I think the offensive line, though, was key to it all. And you have... Anytime you have two 1,000-yard rushers, it's because the guys up front are pushing people around. And that was the secret sauce to Indiana's Cinderella run a year ago. So up front, these guys have to continue to dominate. They'll reload the backfield through the portal, through recruiting, but it all starts and stops with the big fellas pushing people around. That's going to be the key for them on offense.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. Looking for a big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The run inside. It's sticky. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Pulls and fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
It'll be third and long. The give is to Williams. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
That's caught. It's Becker. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hoosiers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Going long. He's got it at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start changes your mindset. Now you're second and long, 9 yards to go. Back to pass. He got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit
Still that
the
dream?
guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Dickey. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They're down to one timeout left in the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Hammond. Rushes on him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield is Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Heaves it deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He'll start this drive firing. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And I think out routes are solely about timing, because that wide receiver is going to get to a point and break it off straight to the sidelines, and you could just tell he put too much mustard on it and just led him a little bit too far.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got it in the middle. It's Preston. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Under fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Here's the pressure. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining it up from the left hash. A 59-yard try coming. Kick comes up short, and he's going to try to bring it back. There he goes. Bulldozes his way through. Out of bounds he goes at the 39-yard line after the huge gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
And it's the Seminoles in the throes of what is right now a major upset. It's early, I shouldn't get ahead of myself, but this team believes and they could just pull this off.
Dropping back, it's Hammond. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it set up on the outside. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking left. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. Quickly complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up, first drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Carter. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Defense wants to bring the heat. Got his man. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw again. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. The short hands, it's Hudson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front.
Got it! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The Hoosiers take their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. Defense looks as if it's coming. A run for the quarterback. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And offensively, man, this situation, goal-to-go situations, really tight quarters, you got to get that ball out quick, and it's got to be out-breaking. It's got to be a quick in-breaking route. I'm not sure what the offense was trying to do, but maybe get rid of that ball a little bit quicker. You take the sack, and now you make your life a lot more difficult.
They believe in their running game on third and goal here. Touchdown, Red Raiders! With that, they grab the lead here in the second half.
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Back to pass, it's Hammond. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Can't get him to the ground. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Richard. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll pull it down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping them.
The run inside. It's Richard.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Finds his man, it's Becker. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Running inside, it's Richard. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. Here comes the heat. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's fourth and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the fourth quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. So they get the ball back, still clinging to this slim lead. Defense helped them out, holding him to a punt, and he's got room. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's a math equation. Nice job. He sees the numbers. I got numbers out wide. I got blockers that can go make a play. Get it to my playmaker. He does the rest. Gets in for 6.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
They get to him as he throws. Wide open downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo.
They're trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter. Their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Oh, they're after him. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Might be changing the route. Just keep slinging it. He's got an open man. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
With the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on third and goal. To the air, it's Hoover. Lets it fly. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes to the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The Red Raiders surge back on top.
That's the problem on defense, David. When you're in dime personnel, you've got all those extra DBs on the field. You don't got enough beef up close to the line of scrimmage. And the offense, they took advantage of it. O-linemen throwing guys around, getting in the second level, creating a big crease for a long touchdown.
Listen, at some point, though, all that speed you think's going to catch him, right? Like, you got all these guys that can run fast. Man, he just kept going almost the length of the field. Big-time explosive play, and you've seen this running back. He's got some serious jets, and nobody could catch him.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to adjust the pattern. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. To the air. It's Hoover. Fires to the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He's taking a deep shot. He's got it down the field. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Richard. Open space at the 25. He's loose. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
Pressure coming. Trying to get away. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads.